Next week, lawyers for Meghan filed paperwork for Samantha's case to be dismissed. But there's one striking detail in all of this that has largely been ignored. Samantha is seeking $107,000. That is nearly the exact same figure as the cost of all the new pieces of clothing Meghan debuted in 2021. What the 2-hour confessional is also remembered for is that it included a bunch of assertions that didn't stack up.
These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information out in the public domain. Please do your own research, and this is a platform for us to share our opinions. Apparently, none of you could hear my video, so I'm kind of doing it again. Yes, Meghan Markle, in my very humble opinion, she does not. The reason why she's fighting the lawsuit and she's hitting back at Tom Bauer's book is because it reminds people how much of a liar she is. It is very unfortunate. I mean, $107,000, that's how much she spent on 2021, the humanitarian, instead of donating that money. And the sad part is that she spent that money on events that nobody really cared about. Nothing came out of it. She spent more money on clothing than what she actually donated or raised to give to people. Now, how she hits back at the royal family, she gets Omid to write a book from a reliable source. This time he will have reliable sources. What does that mean? That Meghan Markle wasn't reliable before? Now she's going to be reliable. So, to me, the reason why Oprah and Meghan Markle don't want Samantha's lawsuit slapped down as soon as possible is because, one, it exposes all the lies, and it reminds people how much of a liar Meghan Markle is, especially now that people in the United States don't buy her BS. You know, maybe at the beginning, but now a year has passed and the U.S. is not loving Meghan nor Harry, especially after the criticism of Harry to the Constitution of the United States. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is that Meghan Markle simply doesn't want the truth exposed. Meghan Markle, the truth is Meghan Markle's worst enemy, because everybody catches on to what she's doing, and it just is going to absolutely destroy her already nasty brand. You know, so that's a couple of the two reasons. And third, it involves Oprah. And make no mistake, these are all my thoughts and opinions. However, Meghan Markle and Oprah colluded to lie. Oprah is not stupid. You know, she knew that Meghan Markle was lying. I'm pretty sure everybody did the research, but Oprah didn't care because she wanted to slander and lied about the monarchy because she has a huge chip on her shoulder. Oprah wants to be queen. You know, she's the queen of lies, just alongside Meghan Markle, her little bitch. You know, so those are the reasons for that. And now she's getting Omid Scobie. Let's face it, Omid Scobie, this guy is really, really looking to get sued because it's incredible. I mean, and now Meghan Markle is talking to Harry's biographer, the guy who's writing this ghost biography, because she wants to make sure all the lies they intend to tell are really there, because she's banking on the fact that the royal family won't sue them. You know, she's banking on the fact that the royal family have taken it. However, with bullies, you really have ignoring them. If ignoring them doesn't work, you have to hit back because they will only escalate. That's what bullies do. They escalate behavior. And the royal family clearly ignoring them hasn't worked. People saying, "Oh, Meghan Markle is really, you know, the royal family are afraid of Meghan Markle." Nobody's afraid of this lying D-lister. Nobody is. I mean, all of her lies. Are we now? I mean, I don't care how woke left you are. I may not agree with many things Shapiro says, but are we really that far gone that we really think that having siblings is a matter of subjective belief or feelings? Either you have them or you don't. And worse of all is that these siblings helped raise her when she was the little girl and she was around them. God knows they were around her a lot more than Doria. Where was Doria? And it seems that it was Samantha Markle who was stuck with babysitting Meghan, while Doria was getting high with marijuana, hanging around with all the affairs she was having, according to the Tom Bauer's book and Mr. Markle. So, is this where we are? Now, Meghan Markle believes Omid Scobie, a guy who nobody knows who he is. And the only reason why the book was published is because Oprah was behind it. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Oprah was behind it. There was also so much ad placement in that funding freedom, because it's not finding freedom, it's funding it. Oh, she used her Apple phone and blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm not a fan of Charles and Camilla, but I mean, how many more lies? The problem that Harry and Meghan Markle have right now is that they both lie so much. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Who's going to believe them? $107,000 on outfits, on quasi events that they paid for. And they failed to disclose how much money they actually raised for anything. They didn't. Everything is paid for. Everything is terrible. They're hitting back. It's time for the monarchy to hit back at Meghan Markle. Finally, do something. Because the royals at the end of the day are people. And the monarchy is not about an individual. It is about a whole institution. They actually do good, unlike Meghan Markle. So what do you guys think? I mean, do you think that Omid book is going to really harm the monarchy? Now he has good sources. Does that mean that Meghan Markle in the first Funding Freedom book wasn't a good source? Now she's going to be a good source because now she's going to tell more lies and now she's going to be even nastier. But the problem that Meghan Markle has is that everybody knows she's a liar. She's the town crier. She's a liar. And Oprah is trying to help her out, trying to help her because they even took down the interview from the CBS. Why would they do that? It's their crown and glory, according to Oprah. It was her comeback interview. What happened, Oprah? Why don't you have it up? Come on, post it. So, yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that Meghan Markle doesn't want the lawsuit because it exposes her lies and reminds people, because it's been a year, it reminds people of all the lies that she told. Number two, because Oprah is calling her out and it backfired. And also Oprah doesn't want this exposed because Oprah, in my opinion, was complicit. Number three, because it damages her brand. Number four, do you think that the Omid Scobie book and that book that the ghostwriter's writing and that Meghan wants to ensure that all her lies and Harry's lies are there? Yes, Harry has lied. Everybody knows Harry's a liar, has a big chip on his shoulder. You know, so, I mean, what do you guys think? And do you think that Meghan knows the word cucumber?